freaking Silverstone. Piss off.
Friggin' prick.
Neon,
I'll
what's your
open the
opinion
lobby,
on what I
give
just
me a
said to you
sec.
earlier? Did you get a little bit cheesed about it? Did you get a little bit pressed and
You
angry?
know what?
No, I'm
You
fine,
know,
actually.
I'm gonna try and do
Well, then
this
why did you
setup.
put me
So
out?
what the hell he's about?
Clearly I
I'm
pushed one
fine,
of your
actually,
buttons.
thanks. I'm fine,
Nah, I
thanks.
pushed one of your buttons.
Ruby,
Oh,
you are
freezer.
risking it talking about cheese.
Freeze's here.
I'll touch
I
base on.
haven't put out a video for ages, so I need to get on that.
Shut up.
A
Sorry.
video.
I'm
Feels
talking to
weird
you.
being. It feels weird being back in Formula One for like the first time in a month.
Do you mean a video on your tough YouTube channel?
Perhaps.
Hey, Neon.
Yes.
What's your opinion on
No.
the Australian race?
No,
We have a race?
I got a better song. Better watch out. You better not cry because Camos
Shut
is
up.
making me lose my mind. Shut up. That's Ruby.
Oh,
Ooh.
Neon. What's your opinion? Neon, I got a question. You know how you're still at money, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, just think about this. Should Camos deserve a season ban?
What?
Yes. Yes, the comments you said tonight. Yes.
Oh, yes? Alright, that's one.
Hey!
Can I
Obviously, I'm a
customize?
default yes,
I
so...
can't.
I don't
Neon, what's
know.
your opinion?
I don't know, man.
Oh my god, I don't know, man. It's not an answer, mate.
We're not
want
doing
results.
formation lap anymore, right?
Yes, we are.
I don't.
Guys, I'm making a formal complaint.
Hang on.
Actually,
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Neon, can it be reverse grid for the second race?
No. I mean,
Is it
sorry.
too-
It was going to
Oh,
be.
fuck
It
me
was
off,
going
boy.
to be. It was going to be, but I didn't set up the check-in, so now it's not. So yeah.
No, just change it, mate. Everyone would rather reverse.
Yeah. Well, I don't have options on that, do I? I don't have a choice.
Yeah, you do, mate.
If
You
I make
ran
it
this
like
league
if
like
I
whole
if
season.
I make it like that, he'll probably get a bit pissy.
Wait, no,
So
talking
I
about the car
won't.
line, hear me
No.
time young, because he gets a little bit angry.
Shut up.
I mean, Tommy United gets a
Mate,
bit angry.
all I said was you were a hand-me-down. You instantly kicked me from the call. Come on, man. Give me some
Why?
slack.
God.
Come on.
I don't even
Hell,
remember
Google, what
mine
is your
setting
setup?
them.
League, I just wouldn't be allowed it.
Standard
Freaking hell,
reduce.
Google. What the hell is the setup?
Anthony, if you had a league, would you just not let me in?
Mate, I
TGC's
would let
not-
you in, but if you say anything bad about my freaking
TGC
ethnicity,
is
I
not-
will kick you.
TGC's
Whoa. Alright.
Well, someone's angry over here.
I should have everything. I'm gonna send out invites if I can remember
Shut up,
who.
you poo.
Alright, I'll see you later then. Alright. Just get these invites rolling out. And should start in around 9 minutes. Lord isn't racing, is he? Nope. I'll see the check-in. No one's been checking in. Who's this? I might just change everyone's nicknames, right, honestly. That's Andy. Okay. Soup is racing. God is racing. So many people added. Oh. I have the map to do it there. Where'd it go? It just scrolled all the way up. Okay, nice on Discord. I did add them, didn't I? That doesn't work, man. I need to hurry the fuck up. Holy shit. Got 2 in. Walk by faith. Who the fuck is that? Is that Jared? Okay, I think that's Jared. Need F3. I need super license. Should be starting at 4, should be alright. Actually, I don't even know if all my audio is working. I might have muted something. Mic aux desktop audio. Okay, yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Just double check that. Make sure my recording's not scuffed, which is. I've got that open, don't I? Alright. Okay. Friend request everyone that joins though. Camus needs to join. I think Toast is in. Jared and Swoop's in. Jack's joining. Camus joining. Then he's in. Okay, so we just need Toast, I think. Toast and Andy. Andy's in the McLaren, isn't he? So that'll be a good indicator. He's not in yet. I think I have Toast added, do I? I don't. Who's Toast? Fuck it. This is actually insane. Holy shit. Ugh. Toast. Piastri left. Oh. Okay, I want these all done now. That's great. Toast joined ages ago, didn't he? Toast has hurry up.
Oh, look
Neon,
You're
I'm
good, Camos?
trying.
You're good?
I'm trying.
Have you tried the Xbox invite?
He hasn't even loaded
yeah.
in, mate. It's Samsung fridge. Neon, have you not heard about the Samsung bring the
I'll
condition?
join in qualifying if I have to. It's not that bad. Also, a bunch of people have like
Camos,
accepted.
mate. You're gonna do last first regardless. Let's just ready up.
Okay.
Just do
Why?
last
Who's the
first.
11th to
Mate,
accept?
boys,
Ask me out.
this was the last over of this game. 6 wide, 1 and no
Wait,
ball,
Neon.
6, 4, 4.
We've been rage baiting while you've been gone. We kept making a bunch of Italian races.
Yeah,
Right,
this
okay.
is not
Anthony, what if
good.
I-
You know this is
What if
recorded,
I
right?
rolled up my pizza?
You're
What if I
recording?
roll my
You're
pizza?
recording right now?
Hmm.
Are you recording? Wait,
You're
recording?
gone. You're gone.
Hi, Neon's clip.
I'm gonna look it up.
Oh,
Just instantly. Get the fuck out of here. Alright. Come on. Ferrari's in. For sweating Catmull's, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't tell. I'm missing 3, no? 1, 2, 3, 4. Jack joined? Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7. Camus isn't in. 7, 8. No, I don't even know, man. I don't even know, did they? I know they've been nice Ferrari. Okay, wait. This is actually like 1 joining, 2. Jack joined? Jack didn't join, did he? Who's Jack? Jackie boy. I didn't join. Jack Pet, that's just another. That's Toast. Oh, Johansson's Toast. Jack was Jack Panther, no, Jack Panther's Andy. Okay, I got this. So it's like Camos and Toast, Jack. The EA is doing EA thing. Listen, I couldn't start it earlier, so delayed, aren't we? Oh, he's in. Goes on Carlos. Okay, what's Camelstone's? Yep, there we go. Camel's joined their team, which was Alba. Oh, I'm correct. Alright. Close my door really quick. Then we can get started. Should quickly check my phone actually. Phone for Discord. As we now get underway with our first part of qualifying in the doubleheader, Silverstone doubleheader. The how do I say it? The original layout and the reversed. A bit of stuttering, but it's all good. It's all good. Right. FPS is cooked because I did not turn off my medal. Just give me a second. So we should be good to go. My FPS is back. That was my mistake. I always forget, but it's fine. So we get the Red Bull first out of the pits, I do believe. I know it is Commantary. He just went off, but it's fine. Kurubi Commantary. Actually, I need to turn on the map if it is available. Binary track map. There we go. That's better. I will leave the telemetry off though. I think that's a bit. The drivers go around this very long circuit in Silverstone, United Kingdom. Or as the Ferrari appears to got the track. It's a bit weird, but sure. So first we would have the Ferrari of Kurubi 81 on his lap to start off qualifying, and then we have Commantary following close behind as the yellow flag of the Red Bull also behind, slowing down for a bit of a gap. Some clean air. As United would like to take the dirty air of Karubi. It's a very awkward idea, but you know, you never know. Could work out in his favour if he doesn't get too close, but could also screw him over in the corners like such as he runs wide. Can he make it up in the straights? That is the question. Around Cop's corner. Bit of understeers. I'll go into Maggots. One left, hard right. To Beckett's, another hard left. With a slowing right. And flat out on the exit. DRS wide open. It's a purple sector 2. Apparently for Com United, so this could have worked in his favour. Let's come into the final chicane. Lightly touch the throttles, light as a feather, just to get it through, and he gets a half a second quicker. As Prix used to be trying to block him, but the laps are over, so. As the Red Bull goes even quicker, almost a second faster than Com United. We have the McLaren who also just went faster than Com United as well, I believe. We have one of the Alpines of Jack getting the slowest time currently. Prix getting 27.1, 7/10 off the pole position. It was a mighty lap. The Soup gets a 28.5. Ferrari comes out the final corner. A bit of track limits there, I believe. So I don't think that would count. 1:30.0. It's very unlucky for the rookie standing in for Nyashe. But Camos is the last person on the track, going through the last few corners, trying to get as much power down and going provisional pole by less than half a tenth. Just managed to edge out pole position. Great lap from the Sauber driver there. Don't believe, I think, it looks like the RB has fueled up. I think Karubi's attempting to take out RB. I don't know what's happening there. As I do believe he is on a quali ban, no? Hold on a second, I do believe he is on a quality ban. I do not have my software open. Give me a second, please. Alright, we are back. We have solved the light issue, but it should be okay. I think I've missed maybe a few laps now. Everyone's on that lap. Okay, it's all good. We're back. Jack is the first driver out on their second lap. Prix, sorry. Can't press the wrong key. Oopsies. Slight mishap, but it'll be fine. I think the Red Bull was on a lap, though, I do believe. Yes, the Red Bull was on a lap, and they are improving on their time, going 2/10 quicker in the second sector. Going through Maggots and now Beckett's. Little slide on the exit. Manages to keep it. DRS open. Coming up to the final sector. Braking at just about 90 meters. Turning the car in. And threading the needle between power and traction to get it across the line. It is a 26.15 faster than Camos's time. What a lap from the Red Bull driver, as we still have 8 minutes of qualifying to go. So we now have the Alpine of Prix on a lap. Taking Maggots really smooth there onto Beckix, really on the tide of, oh, just a little too wide on the exit there. It's still an improvement, nonetheless. It's not what he's hoping for, but he still has another chance to do another lap, so. Coming up the last corner. To put it, P3, 3/10 quicker, just a 10th shy of Camos's lap. So we now have the Aston Martins coming across the line. Oh, a Ferrari, I think. Just, nope, Ferrari is on a lap, maybe they went slower. It's a bit unfortunate. Soup as well. Not sure if they're on a lap now. I presume so, since a lot of the RS is drained. I really don't know what these two are doing, but oh my god. Appears that Camos is out on wet tyres doing donuts. It's not very safe. I'd like to quickly just watch Karubi here for a second, because yeah. So the Red Bulls left the session. It could be a disconnection. I will send an invite back, but I do believe that is probably a disconnection. I'll send an invite back. I really don't know what Karubi's doing. But yeah, nope, that's wrong person. Too many J's. That's my fault. Just Johansson, isn't that? Because they went offline, no? Just Chaston. Maybe their internet crashed or something. I really don't know what Karubi is doing, but I don't think there's any improvements nonetheless. I don't believe the McLaren's on a lap. Could be an in-lap. Jack going into the pits. I do believe one of the PlayStation players could invite a bit faster, if possible, but if this is a disconnection, this would be very unfortunate for the Red Bull, as they have got pole position currently, but with 4 minutes left in the session, it's a very big possibility. So Aston goes out really early, I do believe. Oh, I don't know what happened there. So it goes out again, I suppose. And Camos as well comes out. I do believe it is. No? Oh, I'm mistaken, it's Ferrari. If the camera would like to work, but it is not. There we go. Yeah, that camera is not working, that's very weird. Yeah, Aston Martin driver making their debut. Not really showing good signs at the moment. 1.5 seconds off Jack in the Alpine. There's always room for improvement in these qualifying sessions. That's what we're here for. Some great laps to start off the grid for the first race. We start a lap with the Aston Martin on board. As a few more drivers are coming out the pits currently. A little bit of bogging in the corners. Probably struggling with that setup, causing the car not to go at peak performance. Karubi tries to swerve back on the track, I believe. Very risky, and a wet tyre as well. If Karubi keeps this up, he probably could get a race ban by the next race, possibly. Coming out sector 2, they have improved their time by 0.163 of a second. Coming up through the last corners. Oh, and they just invalidate their lap. Very unfortunate for the... Whoa, what has happened there? I think Karubi Camels have just crashed. Really don't know what's happened there. But yeah, I think as drives around the lap, we got Prix and Jack close by, the two Alpine drivers looking to improve. Prix looking for a pole here. As I do believe he gets a pole middle sector, if I'm not mistaken, so I don't know what Karubi's trying to do, just sitting off track. As Preza comes around the last corner, does a Sonny Hayes and just misses out. He gives up. He gives up as his teammate also does not gain time. It's very unfortunate. His car appears to be just spasming out on the wall, but yeah, as Karubi's done with his lap times, as we have Andy in the McLaren trying to improve. So I did not see how much he was up by the last second sector. Swoops through the corner, the right hand corner, coming up to the chicane, again braking about 80 meters this time. A lot more audacious. Gets the car turned. Can he keep the traction with the power down the last two corners? Yes, he can. He gets on to 4th place, and United takes the spot by 2/10 to take his 4th place, leaving Andy down with P5. As I don't believe Super's on a lap, if I'm mistaken. Nope, Super's down, done. Qualifying is done. So that leaves us with the final standings as the Red Bull takes pole position for this first double race in the double header, as Camos and Prisa rounds out the top 3 spots. United in 4th, Andy in 5th, Super Duck in 6th, Karubi in 7th, Jack in the Alpine in 8th, and Ferrari making their debut in the Aston Martin in last place in 9th. As we are on the normal F1 point system, so everyone is almost guaranteed points as long as they do not DNF in the race, which is always a possibility in these races. Even with such little people this weekend, it's always possible. Just a slight mistake could put you in a wall. It's the littlest of things. side contact side by side could just, yeah, it's very possible. Very, very possible. So we are waiting for a few people to load in. So I'll quickly try and invite what's his name back if he's online. If not, then no, that's up. Never mind, I cannot. So we start the formation up, so no, I can. My mistake. We'll try and invite him back. Hopefully he can join because he is starting for pole. As Karubi just again cutting the track, not really caring too much. They're still off. They're still offline. This could be Camus. Okay. So two of the cars make contact, get set back to the grid on the formation lap. It's Karubi just swiping across everywhere. Oh, there's some contact. I guess that means you don't have to warm up your tyres and just lose out. Oh, Karubi's been sent back. Oh, Lord. Someone's going down the old pit box. I believe that is Commie United. It's a little fun on the formation lap before we get to some seriousness, I suppose, but... Oh, the Alpine's doing donuts. That's, yep. That's about right. To get sent back. But then again, you do get the colder tyres and the worst grid placement, so it does end up making you miss out, which is a bit disappointing. This could leave some of these drivers with a good opportunity to get some great positions at the start. I have my eyes on Com United and Soup for this one, and maybe even Ferrari to get some decent places here, as our strategies are a soft to medium or soft to hard. I personally don't think the hards will be very viable in this 25% race, but we will see who takes that gamble, as we have a few people starting on the mediums, but as everyone has lined up on the grid, and we will go to 5 red lights, and the Silverstone Grand Prix is underway. We have a great start for some of these drivers here, as it appears to be Camus getting an early overtake on the first position driver of the Red Bull. I do believe he's still not joined in. Yep, as Prix gets the position 2. There's a few contact, and oh, that's the McLaren making contact with the Red Bull. He's been spun around. Oh my days. The McLaren has been spun around by the Red Bull. It's a disastrous start for Andy in the McLaren. It's very unfortunate, as with Camus and P1 took the opportunity at the start. Knowing Camus, they can really extract this race very well, I do believe. They could get this win. Camus says the season 1 drivers champion knows how to win these races from P1. Knows how to extract the tyre wear and performance out the car. But Camus this season has been really surprised by the amount of people that have came up. As Preza is looking for a move on the outside of the medium compound. This could be an interesting move as they keep it side by side. Very clean racing here. As Preza goes for a fake. He runs a bit wide there. But outbraked himself just a little bit. Didn't expect to be that close. Karubi makes up to P3 as well. Commantary is close behind on Karubi. Seeing if he can try and make a few moves potentially, hopefully, for his sake of the race. DRS wide open. I don't believe Prizzo is close. Doesn't try and make the move though. Prizzo's going to wait for the tyre advantage to come to his way before he starts trying to make a move. But then again, if he sits behind that dirty air, his tyres are going to wear just as fast as those soft compound. So in the end, it could screw him over a little bit in this tyre strategy. As Kruby gets a 3-second penalty for track limits already on lap 2. It's the Ferrari driver. Tries to push forward to try and catch P1 and 2, but can't find the pace. As Commantary is going on the outside. Whoa, what a move on the outside. Cuts him off, says, see you later. That is my position. As they both go off track. It's a bit of a weird move. Probably a bit of understeer, but it's a bit audacious, really. As what? Camos has made a mistake, and Kruby's just tapped him on the rear there. I missed that. I think Prix and Camos have just made some contact there. I do believe I've missed that. I'm sorry, but wow, that's a bit weird. So yeah, the whole DRS train is just caught up now, and it's just a dogfight as Prix falls back behind Camos. I think the two cars ahead go past. Commantary into P1. What a start he's had to this race. It's an amazing start. Prix is... I don't know why he slowed down. That's very weird. And he slotted right ahead of Kruby as well. So he didn't let everyone past. I thought maybe he had some damage or something, but no. Camos is right in the rear of Commantary, trying to have a look around into Maggots, but that's a very risky move going into Maggots, trying to make a move. Hopefully trying to put Commantary off his line, but Commantary is a very strong driver in that predicament as it goes right through the inside of the corner, for the corner on the straight, swinging back on the outside, stopping him from trying to get past. Really strong attack and defensive drive there from Camos. As Prix is just lurking, waiting for a mistake from both these drivers ahead to try and slip past back into P1. Sorry, back towards P1 contention, sorry. Oh, as he just marginally misses the car ahead, as Kruby's also fallen back a little bit. That 3-second penalty is going to be hoping to try and gain some of these positions or time on the cars behind, as he's currently provisionally P7, I believe. As Prix tries to look up at the inside, makes contact on the outside of the on the exit of the corner. Be lucky enough to not give him sidepod damage there. He gets a lot of understeer there through the corner. Might have just gone a bit of track limits. So gained a lot on Commantary in that corner too. Very aggressive. Commantary runs really wide out of Beckett. This is Priz's time to shine as he opens the DRS flap. A slot right behind him, goes through to the inside, goes to take P2 in style. Priz's next target, the Sauber of Camos. As I do believe Commantary has pitted. Does Commantary have damage? I do wonder. So we'll quickly watch him because I'm very interested in this. I think he might. Nope, no damage for Commantary. I guess he's taking the hard tyre. He's going really long on this hard tyre. This is a gamble. One thing's for sure, when you're fighting for a lead, gambling sometimes is a good option. Sometimes it's a bad option. That's how it works. So worth a shot, and I really do not mind this idea. As long as he just doesn't get caught out in the end stage of his stint, then he will have a great chance to get P1 here. As Camos should be a bit worried now because he has the pressure of a massive undercut on the hard tyres, and then the car behind him on mediums, a fresher compound, as his tyres will be wearing, currently will be wearing. You would be looking to pit around the next lap, maybe this lap, as he is currently losing a bit of time to Prix up behind. Prix is gaining, going on the outside. Lovely, smooth move, cutting off Camus. Camus looks to try and go back, but there's no room. Camus doesn't back down, going down the inside of the chicane. Side-by-side action. Who's going to make it through? Prez cuts across, Camus tries to switch back, and can't get through. Absolutely lovely defense there from Prez. You can see the understeer on those soft tyres, they are very wearing. Camus doesn't care, trying to make a dive around the inside, makes contact, almost spins the Alpine around, almost spins himself around as well. Very risky move here. Gets the DRS, not much ERS left in the battery. Trying to make a move, maybe scaring the Alpine goes a little wide. This could be Camus' chance for an overtake. Then again, they're losing time to the car that has undercutted on the hard tyres, so this could effectively, this fight could screw them both over, maybe. As Camus gets insane understeer, probably a warning for that corner. That track extending, apologies. Ooh, just gets a bit too much curb there. The car's really low with this ground effect era. It's very difficult to stay away from the curbs as they suck you in like the tentacles. Oh, Prison pits very, very late there, catching Camus off guard. Camus almost hits the Alpine in the rear as well, but just managing to both pit. This will be an interesting as Karubi, Jack, Soup. Oh. As Andy gets a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Ferrari's in the double stacking the cars here. The Astons. As Preza still ahead on the pit exit. Just marginally though. Bumper to bumper here. On the pit exit. Those soft tyres on Breza's car are warming up faster potentially if he is on those soft tyres and he's on the hards. This is a wicked strategy from him. This could lose him some time as Comunited's right there on the warmer tyres. This is his chance to shine. If he can get up. No, he can't. He can't catch them. It's a really bad exit there. I was going to say if he could potentially get past both of them, he would have a great chance to shoot away and try and keep his lead. It's very unfortunate for him currently to get a very bad exit, but again he's 5 seconds ahead of Karubi, so there was a chance he could keep a podium here. So cars ahead are really heavily fighting here. Going to Cobb's corner, Preza has a look, trying to throw off Camus maybe, gets really understeered, especially on those cold hard tyres. Maggots and Beckett's on the exit. Camus pushing really hard to try and get some temperature into those medium tyres to shoot away from the Alpine on hard tyres as Preza goes down the inside. Tries to make the move. They're side by side on exit. Camus is not giving it up. Going into the chicane, Camus through the inside. He cuts the corner. 3-second penalty for Camus. Camus has been shafted, cutting the corner. As Preza still wants to make the move, trying to just push through. As here comes Commantary. Oh, just not managing to find enough grip on those hard tyres as he has been on them for at least 3 laps here already as we go just over halfway through this race. So We have Camos Karubi on 3 seconds of penalties as well, with the McLaren of Andy on a 10-second penalty for speeding into the pit lane. Very unfortunate for him. That will slot him P8 at the moment, I do believe, just P8. Karubi gets another 3 seconds. That takes it up to 6. So he'll be back in 7th. 6. I think it's 6th currently. With the McLaren, yeah, it would be 6th. Oh my god, I missed that. Sorry, I was too busy trying to calculate. Camos swooped around the outside to stop Priest's move. Some great fighting. I'm sure you would have seen it from Commantry's POV. Luckily, I was on. As Camos gets the fastest lap, Camos looking to try and run away to get that 3 seconds. But it's only hope from now. We have 4 laps remaining in this first race of the doubleheader. Some nice peaceful laps where everyone's starting to get to a rhythm. Appears that Prix is close enough though to possibly try. Nope, not enough battery, I suppose. Not make a move into Cops. We'll try and have a look to go to Maggots and Beckett's again. Bit of understeer from the Alpine again. Does he have enough battery to keep up? Camos appears to be saving battery on the straight. He's going to send it down the inside. He stays back though. Tries to get the swoop around, but the understeer and the dirty air just doesn't let him. He falls back even further than he was before. Very unfortunate for the Alpine. Camos gets another fastest lap. Combinato's been left behind. I do believe has a 3-second penalty now, as I've missed that. Yep, a 3-second penalty, and the McLaren also has 13 seconds now, so it could possibly put McLaren in P9. Yes, it would. It would put the McLaren last. It's very unfortunate for Andy there. This Combinato's been on 2-lap older hard tyres, but still ahead of Karubi. That's all that matters to him currently. His battle. As Prez is still trying to catch that Salva, but as it stands, if Prez can just sit behind Camos, he will win on penalties. He will win this race. That's all he has to do. Is we come on to the second to last lap, I do believe. Camos will be starting to feel a bit of tyre wear now on those mediums. Still pressing though, still getting decent lap times, I do believe. Just enough to keep Preza behind, but I do believe Soup is very close to Karubi as well. The other part of the track, Preza again tries something to try and get past Camos, doesn't get anything out of it. Camos weaves to stop the slipstream, stop the fight, and Preza back to Supers. I think I made a mistake there. That leaves the McLaren. Leaves him vulnerable to the McLaren behind. Will Andy make the move? Ooh, has a look, has another look. Just slips to the side. Oh, makes a light contact, almost spinning himself around. It's a very awkward move there. Both drivers wanted to be cautious.
Anything, again.
Ooh, I didn't know that was on. How do I I think I can turn that off anyways. turn that off for now. So that was well, 3-6 penalty for Jack. So that was the other commentator, Jared, who streams on Twitch. I'm just doing this because I've not posted a video in ages and I had to set up the lobby for this, so I might as well do my own commentary on it. But yep, if you want to go check him out, I will link him in the description. If you feel free to, you can feel free to check him out. He's probably a bit better at commentating than me, but hey, I mean, each to their own. We all have different opinions. I believe he's better, but it's probably because he's done it more than me. But yeah, it's fine, I guess. So we have a 3-way fight. I do believe is more of a 2-way or just a single fight for Soup because of the penalties, but I suppose it's something to watch. Prix is getting close. Can't find a move. It looks like a mistake from Camos. Running wide a little, losing a bit of time. Running wide, hitting the gravel from what appears to be on the tyre. Prix can't seem to turn that car in the fast speed corners. Bit of issue maybe with the dirty air or the tyre wear. Going to Beckett's now. Out the last corner. He gets some decent enough traction to maybe make a move. Camos is just holding on for dear life currently. Prix just trying to get enough speed to try and make the move, but just can't seem to make it. Just keeps climbing and sliding off the mountain. He just can't appear to make the move, but Ruby gets another 3 seconds. Him and Super side by side into the chicane. Might have been a bit of contact. Got 4 people here fighting. Oh, it's a great move on the outside. The Soup, can he stick it? No, Ruby shuts the door. Soup really wanting to just get past, get this over and done with. Makes contact with the rear of Ruby. Can he just get past? Can he just wave him by? But he appears to be just stuck behind that Ferrari currently. DRS open, bit of ERS because Ruby appears to be saving a little bit. Swerves to defend. That looked like an intentional block if you ask me. It's very aggressive. As Soup just tries to just send it. It just makes too much contact as the McLaren just slips past. He's got Ruby side by side going into Cobb's corner. Jack also slips by the Aston there. Side by side, bit of understeer from both cars there, both going off. Jack also slips by the McLaren as well. Bit of contact, bit of rubbing. This is wheel-to-wheel racing. This is F1. Contact! That's an end plate gone on the McLaren. His day just gets from bad to worse. The 10-second in the pits to now losing his front wing. All hope is gone for him. As Prix gets the win on the timings. From the penalty, sorry. And then Ruby goes around to 4th. I do believe gets put back a little. There's contact between him and Soup. Jack gets 5th. And the McLaren will probably be getting last. As Prix on their debut gets a nice cheeky 2 positions, but not too much. And then the Red Bull last from disconnection, which is very unfortunate for him. So we would have had a nice 3-way fight, but it's all good. These things happen, I suppose, but there's not much we can do. So Prez gets his, I believe, 2nd win, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that, but it's a great win for him. Camos managed to get some points out of this for his championship battle. Anthony also gets a few points ahead. Solid race for every driver here currently. As we finish this first race of the doubleheader, we get Prix in P1, Camos in P2, Commantary in P3, Superduck in P4, Jack in P5, Kruby in P6, Ferrari in 7th, Andy in 8th, unlucky with that 10-second penalty, and I think it's Toast, I do believe it is Toast, in 9th, subbing in for me, I believe, which I'm fine with. I actually forgot to mention that, but it's fine. He's in a seat. It doesn't matter. He would have chosen anyways. It's all good. I was just a bit behind on this, but hey, we deal what we've got to deal with. All right. Well, don't want to leave now, do I? I don't think Toaster will join back. Toaster's offline. Okie dokie. As Toast will not be continuing this race, unfortunately, as he has, I believe, internet issues. As we get into short qualifying with reverse Silverstone now, as it is the double header. Just excuse me for one moment, I need to quickly... Okay, as we are back, as I do believe Kruby has a quali ban, as I've forgotten, but we will just apply it for this quali. Doesn't matter, doesn't really make too much of a difference. I believe, it was very cloudy, if I do say so myself, as I come out the pit exit reverse, which is a bit funky as Kruby is out on track. But if he does not serve this quali ban, he will be getting a race ban for next weekend. And yeah, he just does not retire. I will be looking into it to get Jesus, yeah. Yeah, this is really not great. We'll have Commantary out first. He's cutting the track, I suppose, but Prix almost gets taken out, takes out Commantary. Jesus Christ. Going in reverse for Silverstone. It's a bit of a unique track. I personally haven't raced reverse yet. So that's one of the main reasons why I wasn't racing. So I would like to, but it's, yeah, it's a bit hard sometimes, family and stuff, but I will get into it. You probably don't care about that. You probably care about more about the racing. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. I was thinking about streaming this on Twitch or leaving it for Jared, but if you have gone to this point, do let me know in the comments if you would like to see me stream it instead. As Commantary starts his first lap on the reverse Silverstone. Very weird turn one. It'll be very interesting the start of the race, if I do say so myself, because I don't think that would be very good side by side, but we'll find out. So it goes into Beckett's and Maggots. Very smooth. It's actually not too bad. Tries to hold it right. Cobb's corner. The one downshift. perfectly wide there. Staying on the curb. Oh, as he gets a snap. Oh, that was very close there. It's a great save from Commantary there. Great car control to just keep the car on track. I do believe Prix is just very slow there. Don't know what he is trying, but yeah. Appears to be throwing off other drivers as Prix loses it. Yeah, I do believe he is throwing off other drivers. So could he be a ban? A few race bans potentially if he keeps going on like this. As Commantary does set his lap time. He doesn't. He goes for it a second time, I do believe. He has enough fuel, I do believe, to go for a second try. Jack gets a 28.8 to set the target to lap time. As Campbell beats it, we're getting a 27.3. I do believe the lap times are close. To the original layout, the proper layout. Probably gets a 31, so 30.1. Commantary, sorry, no, Soup for Duck gets a 28.9. So I don't know what is going on there, but Prix is on his outlap again, and Andy is also on his outlap, which he's just about to start, so we can watch his lap around reverse Silverstone. Taking turn 1 and 2 quite strongly there. Out in turn 3, foot to the floor. Up to turn 4, light brake. Fast left, try and put as much power on as possible. Try not to hit the gravel. And Camos! Massive infringement there from the Sauber driver. That was not a great incident at all. Screw blocking another driver on the lap. It was such a very silly thing to do. So that will put McLaren's position in jeopardy, as he has to get back to the pits, get a refill, fresh tyres, and try again. As the less practice you have in qualifying on this track, if you haven't raced here or practiced here beforehand, will result in you not being able to understand the limits on this reversed version of Silverstone. Makes it a lot more difficult for drivers. So Prix is on a invalid lap, I do believe. I think he's still trying to push just to find the limits as well, as I said earlier. So might be a bit weird, but I think there might have been a drop of rain. I will consider it. There could be rain at the end of this quali, but it's very, very, very cloudy. as I do apologise, bit of a family issue there as Kirby. I really still don't know what he's doing. Hopefully I haven't missed anyone, as I can't tell the timing because there's a yellow flag. But it appears that Jack is on a lap currently, low ERS, so I wonder if he can still extract a lap time out of this. This teammate close behind on track. So I do believe one of the Astons, yep, Aston Super is also on a lap. I mean, through the last few corners of this reverse twisty section in Silverstone, should be almost flat out, maybe a light lift off this last corner, and it is P3 ahead of Jack, I do believe. If he has, yep. Jack doesn't improve. Ferrari, Prix improved a 26.944. The lap to beat currently, which I really don't know the time. Like, I can maybe see it. I might be updated UI here in the settings. Timing information, filter normal, layout qualifying, you know. It's a bit unfortunate I can't see because of the yellow flag, but nonetheless, probably tell from Kruby's track position. I think he said he was going to do some stupidly long lap, but the only way I can stop him is giving him a race ban next week, which I probably will do. So yeah, we'll not see him for next week. If you do check in on Jared's stream, if I'm not racing, just a high probability because the weather is very warm this next week for me, so as everyone goes back to the pits, I do believe, as Prix might be on a lap here. Doesn't look to be pushing ERS. Oh, almost gets the track there. Going on the inside. As that, they are not on a lap currently. United appears to be low on ERS, so potentially is on a lap. Yep, he appears to be pushing United, looking for pole position. Is a possibility though. If he can improve on his lap time, he can get this pole position. Excuse me. As the McLaren is out for a lap, I do believe his final lap, as he does not improve. It's very unfortunate then for him. I really don't know why he's doing that, but it's fine. As United's gonna work his way back towards the pits as well. As Andy's appears to going to slow down to maybe preserve some fuel. Maybe underfueled a little bit too much here for his lap. He's going to go for his lap now. There's a few cars coming out the pits. Hopefully he doesn't get impeded here. He needs a lap time to cement him in a position, as he is not done yet, because he has been impeded once, maybe twice. I did not see the second one as I was a bit busy. But yeah, needs to find the lap time, as he's been struggling out there currently. He's the first one to set a lap with Soup, I believe. Soup and then Jack and Ferrari are next, as we'll find out in just a second. A little slight mishap there, but he still has to keep pushing no matter what. Even with that, maybe a 10th or 2 loss, but he has to put up with it for now. He has to find that time the rest of the lap. Corner is very dangerous, already shown from Commantary, the fast left-hander. Very strong oversteer on the rear if you're not too careful. Comes through the last sector, looking for an improvement on his lap time. I don't think I have the time even up anyways. Telemetry. This comes through the last corner. It's a lap time of a 27.7, puts him up to P3, which is a great lap for him. So we have Soup out first on his lap currently, going through Beckett's and Maggots. With the Alpine quite close behind as well. I do believe Ferrari has backed up a little due to the cars coming out on the track. Soup comes up to the just behind on his personal best here in the middle sector. Bit of a lock up, won't be ideal. I think he's given up here. He's probably going to try and go again maybe. If he doesn't have much battery though, so I don't think it is possible. Very unfortunate there. Aston Martin driver, as Jack comes across the line, does he improve his lap? No, just shy. Plus 0.015 or 16, I believe. Unfortunate for the Alpine driver. It's not what he's looking forward to, not what he's wanting. Oh, and 10th short for Ferrari as well. Prix is on a lap. He's going even faster. Ooh, just shy. Gained the time of the last sector, but just missed out. As Camos is on a stellar of a lap, looking to snatch away pole position of Prix. Can he manage it though? That's the thing. If he can manage these last few corners, he could possibly have pole position right at his front doorstep. And it is pole position again for Camos at 26.625. But can Commantary, can he improve enough? 1/10 down, it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. He needs a second and a quarter. I do believe. Coming out the last few corners. Could he improve to maybe a top 3? Yes, it is. P3 at 27.0. As Soup gets disqualified from the session. Very unfortunate for him. As long as Karui is still starting towards the back, I really couldn't care less. As his quality ban needs to be served, even though he's going to get a race ban next week. Well, hey. I guess it happens, man. Can't really stop these incidents from happening. Can only try and prevent them, but eventually they will crack through. It appears that Soup was going backwards on track. It's got them disqualified from the race session. As I do believe that is everyone across the line now. with Kruby slowly trying to make his way over the line. As with our last qualifying of the day over, we have Campos in P1, Preza in P2, just 3/10 short. Commantary in third, a 10th short of P2. Andy in fourth, Jack in fifth, Ferrari in sixth, Kruby in seventh with his quality ban, and Super Duck DSQ'd. As it looks pretty sunny indeed for the race. Surprisingly no wet weather, considering it is the United Kingdom, but this is great news for the drivers as they will not have to challenge the wet weather. As everyone is lined up and ready for the formation lap. As Camos is just cutting the track. Well, like I said before, if you do not warm up your tyres, you're going to be screwed on the start, because this is a tyre heavy first corner. And if you do not have the grip, you are going to be sent off, I do believe, as Camos. That is going to wear Camos's tyres quite a bit, I do believe. There is some tyre wear in the formation lap. Some light contact with the McLaren, which might send them both back. But, yep, there is. As Camos gets sent back. This is very sunny, not a cloud in sight currently. The very mixed weather from qualifying just before. It's going to be very, very tyre heavy on every driver as Commantary gets sent back as well. The top three drivers are sent back to the grid. This could be a great opportunity for some other drivers right behind them, as Andy's looking for a nice finish this race, as he was a bit screwed over in qualifying. Managed to pull through though, getting a nice P4 position, as he'll have the warmer tyres to the start. This could be key for him to start to maybe get his first. I think I'm a bit behind, but it should be his first podium of the season, if I'm not mistaken. He'll park it up right on the left side of, not on the right, on the left side of the grid. Decent parking spot there. Jack comes up as well, as we have a Super, the last driver, trying to do a Sunny Haze or something, I don't really know. The last driver on the grid to line up on the grid. It's a very early start for him. As we go to 5 red lights, and the reverse Silverstone Grand Prix is underway. Like I predicted, it's a decent start for Anthony. As for Andy, as he gets into P3. Camos keeps P1 though. As Ferrari falls back, a horrible start for the Aston driver there. I did not get to see that. It's very unfortunate for him. As Commantary wants to get back already. It's shoved off a little off the track there on the start of the corner. Outside of the corner. It's quickly already settled into a calm start. I didn't really predict. I predicted a very aggressive start, but yeah, I know some other things could happen. There's a lot of scary corners on this track. As all Commantary runs wide, same with Karubi. So our race strategies are a soft to medium and soft to hard again around lap 6. As the target window for those softs to pop off the cars. As we have Camos, Jack and Karubi on the soft tyres and everyone else on the mediums, looking for maybe a hard switch. Or maybe a soft aggressive stint at the end. As we will go on board with Jack and Karubi side by side. The last corner, light contact there, and Karubi shoves him off the track and takes himself out in the meantime. Some instant karma him for him there, and he swerves back on the track, hitting one of the Astons. Giving Ferrari wing damage, I do believe, maybe even Soup. Soup gets away unscathed, very luckily. Commantary appears to be the closest person to someone on track. We'll watch him for a little bit to see what he can do in this race. As he's looking to get his podium position back away from the McLaren of Andy here. As Camos once again breaking the slipstream on the hanger straight, not letting Prisa have a chance at all. Not wanting another mistake from him again to lose the win. As Commantary is all on the back of Andy here. Can he get the move into turn 1? That is the question. This will be a very interesting move here. He goes for it. Side by side into turn 1. Who's going to be ballsy enough? It is Commantary. He makes the dive. Andy can't get the switch back. Commantary up to 3rd position. As Ferrari has pitted to get a new front wing and probably take hearts to the end. Exactly what Commantary has done previous race before. As Camos risky to go back that quickly. Probably gets a 10-second speeding in the pit lane. I honestly think Karubi could be looking at a season ban potentially rest of the season as well. Commantary not paying attention really. Almost goes on the old pit exit. Would have been a very unfortunate move for him if that happened. So we'll go back up the road just a little bit and look at Prisa. He's right behind Camos on his medium, on those soft tyres. Has a tyre advantage almost. Probably next lap he will have a greater advantage. And Camos maybe will be able to stick the move, but he's almost out of battery. Almost hits the rear of Camos. It's very aggressive currently. Trying to find that little bit of edge on him. Once again, falling a little short. So I do believe Andy is very close. Doesn't look for the move into turn 1. Hopefully looking for a mistake. Commantary does go a little slow. It appears just to be Andy going a bit too fast. From the POV. Preza gets a decent exit. Camelstron's a tiny bit too wide there, I do believe. But once again, the straight line speed of that Sauber is just managing to hold on. It appears Karubi is slowing down here. I sure hope he isn't going to take someone out. If he is, I would have to season ban him. I'm really hoping not. But if he does not move out the way, then I would be very upset. As Preza tries to look around the outside with the long left-hander. Doesn't make the move. Could probably get out of this corner if he prioritizes it right. And just misses, falls short as well. Kirby once again slowing down. He's on the newer tyres, the front wing. I don't see how he could possibly be going this slow unless they didn't put the front wing on. I don't think. Andy has fallen back from United. Soup is right behind Jack for P5 as well. Karubi gets a 10-second penalty for corner cutting. Going into Beckett's and Maggots. Aston's really close, but I really want to see what Karubi does here. I really don't want to miss this. He's like Camos by. Will he let the Alpine? Nope, he sends it back down the inside. Will he let the Alpine by though? He's currently going to be lapped, but I'm not too sure if he'll let him by or not. Appears to be just pushing him forward. Gets a 10-second penalty for ignoring blue flags. He appears to be just blocking, slowing everyone down, screwing everyone over. So once as the other cars go for the pit, there's Prix tries to be a little sneaky. I think he tried to do a little Vettel, but unfortunately hit the wall. But yeah. Ruby gets another 10-second time penalty, racks it up to 30, I believe, for the other incident. Preza does not get wing damage from that little bit of contact as well. Will he come out ahead of Camos, though? That is the main point. Interest? No, he does not. He goes on the hard compound again. Goes the soft to hards, I believe, and I was a medium to hards. Camos and soft to hards. Mediums, sorry. My mistake. The Soup and Andy stay out. Andy starts to gain on Karubi. Karubi a lapped car. Will he let him pass? Not without pushing him off the track. Andy spins again. There's another infringement. Karubi has been involved with Andy in qualifying and race. Andy gets past, but not without losing a lot of time. And Karubi's slowing down before his corners on purpose, I do believe. Trying to infringe others' driving just to throw them off on purpose, potentially. Espresso is 1.2 seconds behind Camos here. Andy comes into the pits for his first stop. And Soup stays out another lap on those mediums. Trying to drag the mediums along to maybe stop for a soft compound. Well, with Karubi ahead, the lapped car, it's not going to be very easy if he does get pushed off the track. It might screw him over just a little bit. I don't mind the idea, but this lapped car is all over the road. I can't really stop this currently. There's not too much I could do. So again, he cuts the corner. Trying to throw the other driver off. Doesn't get a penalty for it either. The McLaren of Andy gets a 3-second penalty, and once again, Ruby just slowing down the front, a driver behind, ignoring blue flags. It's another 10-second penalty. Finally lets him go. With Camos close behind, will he slow down again and screw over the front 3 runners? As Soup almost gets caught for speeding. So how many penalties does he have now? That will put him up to comments. So they'll put up to 53 seconds worth. So I think 60 is the limit before disqualification. If I do remember, so he is again slowing down for the front runners to come. He's just. Once again, hits the wall, cutting the corner. It's not very sportsmanlike, especially for a league owner himself. Just makes contact with the wall, comes out in front of Prix, almost throwing him off as well. He's just. Yeah, I really don't understand what he's trying to do. Jack trying to get some time back on that penalty. Ooh, gets a rear snap, loses a little bit. Just trying to catch the Aston ahead. Only real battle that's happening right now. He sends it from really far back, making contact, spinning himself around. It's not ideal for the Alpine drive, as that is the only real battle that is happening with Karubi, just slowing down on purpose. Now he's in the pits, back in the pits. Change front wings and tyres. Serve all his penalties, I believe, all 50 seconds. He's going to be there for a very long time. They've all settled into a rhythm with no specific battles going on, with almost 3 laps to go now. It appears that it's just a matter of who's going to make the first mistake or who's going to get taken out by the Ferrari that is stopped outside the pit exit. I will guarantee that it will be a season ban. After I've done all the penalties, I will hand out the season ban. It's another 10-second time penalty for corner cutting. It puts his tally up to 56, so he only served a 10-second that time, I do believe. Soup on the faster tyres, I guess he would be expected to leave Jack behind a little bit too. He's very far behind Andy to make any sort of progress in these 3 laps unless there's a major mistake. As it stands, including penalties, this will be the result, it appears. As Kruby gets disqualified from the session just before the front markers reach him. Thank God. There's probably a total of almost 70 seconds worth of penalties. He finally gets disqualified, including served penalties. Kruby has left the session as well. As Jack appears to have caught back up to the Aston. Appears could have made a mistake somewhere along the lines. Super appears to be a bit struggling out there on those soft tires with 2 laps remaining. This could be an opportunity for Jack to make a move as he goes a bit too deep, almost hitting the rear, having to make a avoiding action to not make contact. Jack goes really wide there, but he gets good enough exit to make the move on the inside. Can he? Oh, the DRS makes him run wide, gets a 3-second penalty again. Very unfortunate. It appears to be his race almost complete here. Unless there's another mistake from Super where he could capitalise, but with I do believe 6 seconds worth of penalties, it's going to be a big ask. Go on to the 12th lap as Soup just lets him by, just wanting to tag along because he does have those penalties. Just tag along, not have to make the move, just sit right behind him, not do anything. Just win on the final standings on the piece of paper. Jack once again slipped behind Soup once again, unable to keep the momentum and pace to stay ahead. So we've gone to the final lap of this reverse Silverstone Grand Prix. A bit more of a disappointing one, I might say. The start was definitely way better. It's all trial and error though. The more tracks we try, the more information we'll get. Once again, Jack trying to go around the outside, just runs a bit too wide with that snapper oversteer. Still managed to keep it on though. I think Soup just concedes the position once again. As got on to the last few corners in Cabos, solid drive he has had to take his something win of the season, with Preza in second, and Com United third, and along comes Andy going fourth. A great recovery from him this week. It's a great win for Camos there. Always been a great driver, very clean driver, fast, consistent, daring. As the last few cars come across the line. As for next week, we will head to Italy in Monza with a sprint race as well. So be forward to looking towards that with Com United's home race as well. Hopefully he could show up. He has proven in other leagues. I think, pretty sure he might have raced this last season, but he's proven he is a quick driver there. So it's very much possible. Camos takes the win, a well-deserved win. As that is it for this week, as we have Camos in first, Preza in second, Com United in third, Andy in fourth, Soup in fifth after penalties, Prix in sixth after penalties, Jack back down to seventh, and Caribbean disqualified and potentially a season ban for the rest of the season. With only 8 rounds left this season, who will be the one to take the constructors and the drivers? Currently we have Sauber in first, I believe, and Camos in first for the drivers and constructors. So if you are looking forward to that, please drop a like below and come join our Discord server, as we will post the results in there as well. If you do want to get involved, don't be shy. We are always looking for new members. You can be a reserve. We're thinking of starting up a tier 2 after this season. So, yeah. Great races, such and such. And don't forget, I'll link Jared's stream, his Twitch, in the description. Go check him out. Awesome guy. Love him. He's great. He's so kind. Anyway, I will see you on the next weekend where we head to Monza.